speaker. She is the first graduate of BU who has spent all 4 of her high school years with us. So please welcome Noelle Welter.
Thank you. Well, here we are, guys. The end of our journey through high school. What a great way for us to leave, though, in a room full of people who helped us get to this point. It's you who've made everything possible for us students, and in many cases, including mine, prevented us from failing too badly. I have so many memories with Boulder Universal. My first year, I showed up for CSAPs, and there was only one other freshman there. It certainly made the testing go a lot faster, and of course, lots of extra snacks that year. But there was the realization I didn't have a chemistry lab at my house, and I would have to make do with simulations. My favorite was when the system had a glitch, and I ended up with 150% on a German assignment. All I can say is, danke Webseite. But the best experience was realizing what online schools taught me. You see, when I first started online school, and some of you may know this feeling, I thought it would be like having no school at all. There was no building, no regular face-to-face contact with teachers, and nearly no deadlines. I learned pretty quick that this was not the case. It was in fact an actual school with actual effort. My first year was spent surfing the internet, hanging out with friends, playing video games, watching TV. Anything that got me away from my work was justified. It took me an entire 2-semester period to complete my first semester of school in the first year. I nearly got held back a grade. And I was considering just not finishing. It certainly would have been a lot less effort. The moment that really got me to change was being called in to see my mentor, Lisa Holmes, and Nick Vanderpool. It was incredibly awkward for me to try to explain what I had been doing the past months. It certainly wasn't school. But even though I tried making excuses, they gave me a choice. Get it done before school started, or be held back a grade and no more online school. Harsh for a freshman perhaps, but it's exactly what I needed to hear. Lisa agreed to help me get a schedule going, which was monumentally helpful in me finishing, and my teachers agreed to back me up. It was a support system that backed me up without forcing me into a specific routine, which helped me ultimately get to this point. With that in mind, despite having to make up a semester worth of work in 6 different classes in 2 months, I decided to stay with the program for the rest of my high school career. The thing is, in spite of losing a summer free from school and experiencing that, I gained lifelong skills. Don't procrastinate. Even on the little things, it piles up. Clear your workspace of distractions, manage your time, and never be afraid to ask others for help. These skills helped me in getting my first job and following my acting career. They helped me bring my ambitions to life instead of just waiting for them to happen. Now, this one I know every online student has been asked about. Their social life. My second year, I didn't hang out with people as often. I had no time to since I got my online school career on track. I'd convinced myself there was no time for friends. Just school and hobbies, and I was miserable and lonely. There is a balance, you see, between school and friends and improving yourself. Sometimes it feels like it's impossible to be successful with all of it, especially if you failed with any of them before. That said, once I got my schoolwork on track, I knew there was no reason I should not be seeing my friends more often. Despite people being convinced that not being in a classroom as a teenager makes it impossible to have human interaction, I've managed to keep and make friends that will last me a lifetime. The truth is, you don't need a building full of people doing the same thing as you to make friends. You just need time, energy, and the right attitude to go out into the world and wow new people. And that is what online school has allowed me and hopefully you to understand. You have what you want within you to achieve anything. If anything, Boulder Universal has taught me more about myself than I could have ever thought possible. Not only did I discover my work ethic and what I need to do to get myself working, but I learned a great deal about my own personality through it as well. You see, without others around to constantly define me, I became my truest self. So, no matter if you're college-bound, going straight to a career, or taking a year off, remember to make every mistake a learning experience. Take opportunities to meet new people, and to always keep in touch with who you are. Congratulations. We did it, guys.